This episode brought to you in partnership with Bunker Munitions. With friendly, knowledgeable service, whether it's self-defense, sport, or just for collecting, make your purchase with Bunker Munitions. Information is in the description. Alright, we are recording now.
Wonderful.
Let's go over what happened last time. You guys, your characters, left the witch's house where Coomster almost got murdered by Soup. I feel like I'm going to bring this up a lot. You met with a goblin in the goblin market. Received a token from him that you paid him with rocks for.
Special rocks.
Totally special rocks.
And you still have your pocket sand.
Yes, pocket sand.
It's a button.
You used the Wayfinder, the token that you received.
It's a button.
To find your way to a true Fae named the Architect, who then decided, for reasons of their own, to send you to the human world and out of the hedge. We ended with you guys finding the sign that says "Welcome to Greenfort" and beginning your way towards the town. So to set the stage, let's go ahead and say that you guys are still at the signage that says "Welcome to Greenfort." So you have just escaped the hedge.
Oh, that's going to get annoying real quick.
Does anyone have an Animal Crossing net?
That thing's going to get hungry and turn into a locust swarm.
Hey buddy, how you doing out there?
So we have a
grasshopper. This mic is good because it's picking him up from all the way over there.
We have a grasshopper that has entered the mix.
Missing a leg. Quick, get your gun, shoot him.
Bayonet works too.
We have a bayonet.
I was about to say, it's like he decided to hide on the cabinet.
Oh my god.
Well,
This is
He's
quite
unhappy.
disturbing.
Well, now we know that in a game of rock, paper, scissors, Grasshopper beats Bayonet.
We have a madman
not
swinging a
second
bayonet.
time,
Ah.
oh my god, no, he's got the line, what the fuck?
Oh.
Wait,
Please excuse the expletive.
give me a second. Como se llama, bitch.
Is that going to
It
be?
feels like every second attack the bayonet.
So Ross
Yeah.
has been working on his Duolingo.
Is
Oh my
that
gosh.
is that going to be your catchphrase, Gus?
Oh, he's still alive. That sucks for him. It probably hurts a lot. Oh no, there it went.
I'm not cutting any of this out. This is all staying in.
I think his head just fell off.
Yeah, well, it's a grasshopper in the house. It
Anyone
was
have
going
any
to...
tape?
Are you gonna say
He can't pick it back up.
Ross is he's literally doing the thing from Family Guy where Peter was trying to get the fucking frog out of there.
We're gonna hear it flutter
This
from the
thing
trash
probably hasn't
can.
tasted blood since World War II.
That's true. Still hasn't, I'd say.
Well, whatever grasshoppers are made of.
Dolphin jelly.
Atoms, molecules,
Right. All right. So
other fake things that are
how are we
real.
starting this off, Lucy?
I just told you, and you will refer to me as Big Boss or Big Boss Storyteller.
I thought you told me to call you Juicy.
Super connoisseur.
Yeah, super storyteller of the universe. No, I just set the scene, okay? You guys are at the sign. You've
Cool.
just left the hedge. Sign says, "Welcome to Greenfort."
Team, we must move forward. Since you over there,
Desmond,
Desmond, you.
How can you never remember his name?
he doesn't remember anyone's name.
Can I hear you, or are you like not in there?
I'm the voice in your head.
Okay, I can't. I'm not good with names. So, you, Desmond, you say you lived here before. Is this correct? I don't know why I became old timey.
Do you have what's your flaw,
I don't have a flaw.
Coomster? I'm pretty sure I told you to have a flaw, to put a flaw on your paper.
I think you put that flaw. It's on the first page.
Overconfident, and then I removed it and said no, not.
Put that back on there first off.
Okay. Well, Maybe later.
Second off, add forgetful.
It's literally scratched out. Just put none. Anyway.
I mean, you're really playing into your flaw there. So for
Desmond.
that, I'm gonna give you 1 point of experience for that.
Yeah, okay, where do I put it?
Because he's really playing into his flaw.
Pretty sure you're the one that put that.
Well, congratulations. You just got him a point of experience.
Thank you.
Now add forgetful to that paper where it says flaws.
Oh, son of a biscuit. Alright.
Okay.
Damn.
Alright, so you guys are at the sign. What are you doing?
How did you say we need to walk on back to?
You're gonna walk towards town?
Yeah.
Okay, are you leading the way?
Yes, Desmond, please lead the way.
Oh my God.
We are unaware of where we are going, and you said this is your hometown.
He can remember one thing, apparently.
Okay, the voice in my head is kind of a dick. I'm just gonna say right now. Alright? I don't think my voice in my head is this jerkish.
Sometimes you gotta bring yourself down because otherwise...
You're just too overconfident.
Yeah, you're just too much.
I want to point out that Coomster is literally writing with a broken piece of lead and not a pencil.
Yeah, I just lost.
Oh my god!
This is
This is why this show is going to do so well.
Anyway, whatever.
I'm telling you right now, Coomster is going to be everyone's favorite character. This is what's going to make the world.
only people that haven't met him.
So sweet.
It's like one of those things. It's like, oh yeah, that'd be real. It's like that guy's really, really funny. Yeah, wait till you have to spend all your time around him.
No, seriously, I think
Honestly,
people.
that's the me.
I think people listening to this show are going to really like Coomster.
Sure.
I really do.
I'm hilarious.
So we
For
are
like 5 minutes at a
following
time, and then it's
Desmond.
just like,
All right, so you begin walking towards town with Desmond in the front. Gus, are you behind Desmond or are you behind Coomster?
please be a buffer.
Yeah, I'll play buffer.
Okay, so you're behind Desmond. Coomster, you're taking up the rear.
You just wanted to say that.
Hit my car.
You just wanted to say it. Okay.
It takes about 2 hours to get to the town, walking distance from the sign.
They put that sign really far away.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, they only put it a mile at a time. We were walking. Savage walking.
And throughout those 2 hours, I have informed them
Average-
of my accolades in the wrestling ring.
Average walking speed is about
3 to 4 miles an hour.
yeah.
And some of my strongest,
So yeah, that is actually pretty far out.
most
Okay.
difficult
It takes you
villains
about an
I have
hour.
conquered.
It takes you an hour because you have to keep stopping for Coomster.
Okay.
Well, I have to inform them more of my accolades in the wrestling ring. I have won quite a few many titles. And now they are both fully understood on who and how great of a wrestling companion they have on their side.
I know wrestling's fake, right?
Well, this is gonna be the episode.
I'm gonna have to disable the comments on this one.
I'm going to break his old man fingers.
He's not
The youngest one here.
You have no idea how powerful I am, pal. Why don't you meet me in the ring, huh? As soon as I get back home and I can get my titles, I'll show you. Anyway.
All right, so let me see.
Lucky I don't fight without.
Oh wait, no, you're not allowed to use my die.
Okay. So nothing. So
You're not
no,
allowed to touch his die. He made that rule.
so
He's got
nothing happens.
elitist die over there, by the way.
So nothing happens
Well, no.
on your walk back into town. So you make it. You make it to the
Nothing
town.
happens. Was wrestling.
Uneventful walk, other than all of the talk about titles and wrestling being fake.
That was out of.
That was out of pocket.
I will give
Luckily, it wasn't the pocket. It wasn't out of the pocket with the pocket sand.
Orange Cassidy's pocket.
All right, so you have made it to the town. What year were you taking?
Can't remember. Give me a second. Yeah, I think it was 2000. Yeah.
Okay,
My belt.
and Gus, what year were you taking?
I was taken in 2013.
Okay, so you have the most recent time in the real world.
Okay. When was?
But you're an old man.
When was Desmond taken? Just for-
2000.
2000.
And when was
60s.
Coombs-Stewart taken?
1960s.
Yeah, Coomster was taken in the 60s.
Okay. So I
Wrestling was in
know.
its golden age.
All right, so you've made it in. You made it into the actual town. So there's a. You've passed by a couple of empty buildings. There's a gas station to your left in the direction that you're coming in. There's a warehouse. There's a storage facility.
Is it populated? Are there people moving around, or is it
There's
kinda
some
empty?
there's some cars driving up and down the street, and a couple of people walking. They're kind of looking at you weird.
Oh my god! What are these vehicles? They look freaky! Why are they so fast?
You know what? Actually, he was taken in the 60s. I was going to say that they had cars in the 60s, but we're talking about cars that are probably modeled like mid 2010s. So I'm gonna allow that one.
Explain, man! What wizardry have you guys discovered in your time?
Okay, first I'm gonna go over this again real quick. You don't know what year it is, and you guys don't know when each other
It's
was.
his hometown.
Yeah, but you don't know what year it is, and you don't know what year each other was taken. As far
Yeah,
as
I
you
think
guys
it's
are concerned.
1960.
Exactly.
And I think he has some wizardry in his town.
Okay, so you just think that this town is freaky advanced.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna allow that.
You allow it. Okay, yeah. Well, explain, boy. Old man.
We really need a camera.
Okay, the fact that you were taken in the 1960s, I feel like you shouldn't use the word
I should
boy.
not use the word boy.
Yeah.
Especially to a guy named Desmond.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I should know.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not taking anything out.
Oh no.
I am.
Cut that.
I am a progressive of my time. You're right.
Because he's an actor.
Yes.
Okay, so he asked
You are the most silent individual for a podcast I've
I
ever
am
met.
very tired, and honestly, a lot of the things you say just requires me to just stare at you. Just like
I need you to tell people that you're staring
I
at
am.
them, though.
Glaring.
it doesn't exist.
You're a really great role player. Unfortunately, we don't have a camera.
Yeah, that's the like we really do need to just get a face cam just for me, so you can just.
That's the whole show, is just audio for everybody else, and then just directly on Justin.
The Justin cam.
The Justin cam.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Some of the cars will look strange to you as well, because we're talking about a 20-year difference between when you were taken and the
No, yeah, I guess.
models of the vehicle.
Cars.
So the only person who's going to be the least surprised by the vehicle models is going to be Gus.
Yeah, good point. Anyway, these vehicles have really changed since my day. Or in my town, they have way different look to them. I guess this is some kind of odd gas station that provides some kind of super gas that changes the cars.
It's electricity.
Oh my gosh.
We plug our cars in now.
That's disturbing.
Yeah.
I just need to
But what about the fuel industry?
Buddy, I hate to tell you, people don't like it anymore.
Who are you sponsored by? ExxonMobil?
I don't know. These gas prices are insane. I used to be able to go to all territories across America
Give me a second.
for like
I'm gonna,
$10, and these gas prices are insane at this gas station over here.
Yeah, give me a second. What was the average gas price?
Gentlemen,
In 1960, it was like 30 cents a gallon.
Yeah. These gas prices are insane wherever you guys are located. No wonder they have electric vehicles. That makes total sense now.
31 cents, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, gentlemen, I say we should go inside of this gas station and collect a few some treats. Maybe ask for directions on your house.
Quick question.
What?
How much money do you have on you?
Oh no, guys, they'll know who I am, and I'm sure they will be willing to offer You guys I know you guys are not wrestling fans, but trust me, all of America, it is the 1960s, all of America know who I am.
I also, okay, so I feel like I need to point something out to you.
I am at quite this
You probably won't have realized this, but you're not going to look like your old self anymore.
I haven't realized this yet?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is fine.
Yeah, so you're not going to realize this until you meet someone or until you catch a glimpse of yourself, probably.
Wonderful.
Your mask, the part of you that non-Fey creatures and non-Fey beings see that makes you look human, doesn't really look like you anymore. Because your body has changed so much.
I am not wearing my usual garb. I usually wear a robe to the ring, honestly. But
It's just a robe.
a robe and a pair of trunks. Anyway, but
It was a different time.
in
Make him
this
walk
dirty
around
garb
trunks
I'm wearing,
everywhere.
we should be fine. So let's go
What
ahead
are we
and
wearing, by the way?
let's move into the gas.
Your choice.
Yeah, my
describe
character's
how
wearing
you're
shorts.
dressed.
My character's
because
wearing
Gus
torn-up shorts.
Gus told us what he was wearing. Gus told us he was wearing coveralls.
Jorts, if you will.
Your character is wearing jorts,
Yeah, torn up jorts.
torn up jorts, and nothing else.
Kind of. I guess shoes.
He's gonna get arrested.
shoes, but I'm shirtless.
And now you know why you were getting weird looks.
Yeah, I was kind of feeling that would be what happened.
So what is your character wearing?
I just guess. What are they? Just slacks? You know, like
Like regular, like just regular slacks and
button up,
button down shirt
maybe suspenders.
and some suspenders.
Or have my character could have.
Aren't you a
had
detective?
a thing for the what is it?
He's a private dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't you have like a gun holster or something?
Do you really? But actually, they might. Do I have my gun?
No.
Damn.
But you could have a holster.
That would make the next couple of minutes very interesting.
It also would have made that last fight.
Just like, oh, I could have just done this.
Yeah, you
actually
could've-
have points in that.
It turns out you could have ended that fight at any time before Coomster got eaten by soup.
All right. So, do we want to ask Gus what he's wearing?
We know what Gus is wearing. He told us.
Coveralls.
He told us that on the first episode.
Okay, cool.
Is it just coveralls or?
Yeah, I've got like a white kind of dingy, greasy shirt, and then coveralls over it that are it's got my name Gus with a patch on the
Awesome.
on there, and I mean I'm an old school mechanic.
All right. So I start walking towards the gas station's entrance.
Okay.
And just jorts.
And just jorts and some shoes.
Yep.
All right.
And,
I kind of wish Crocs existed in the '60s, just so I could just say that's
And,
what he's wearing.
and I open the door.
No, the keeper put him in Crocs. Just
Yeah. You open the door and you step inside, and it's chilly. The AC is on.
what time is it, by the way?
At this point, it is currently about 9 p.m. in the world time.
So late, but not,
Yeah, late, but not too late that the gas station might be closed.
and also not too late for them to think that he's just a random
Yeah,
crazy guy.
just a random guy. All right, so you go inside, and you look around. You see coolers filled with all kinds of different drinks. You see aisles that have all kinds of different snacks on them. Oil. You see, car upkeep stuff like oil, wash rags, antifreeze, stuff like that. The front counter, there's a newsstand. So it's got newspapers on it, magazines, and there is a young guy, maybe about 22, behind the counter wearing a red vest with a name badge that says "Nope."
Wonderful. All right. Excuse me, young. Excuse me, dude. Guy. No, I wouldn't say dude. Excuse me, gentlemen. Where might I be able to get a pack of cigarettes? Then I kind of pose in my normal wrestler pose that I do to kind of show that who I am.
Well, first off, you can get them here.
Same voice.
You can get them here at the counter, but I gotta say, man, we got a sign on the door that says no shirt, no shoes, no service. You're really hanging with that no shirt thing, man.
Jesus. Okay. Well, Shaggy. I don't know if you recognize who I am, sir. Is there a lady at this establishment by any chance?
Hey, man, that's sexual harassment, okay? And that's not going to fly in this establishment.
What is... Okay, what was... Is he... I think this guy is trying to come on to me. Sir, I'm afraid I do not swing that way. But I am interested in receiving a pack of cigarettes. Do you think maybe you could just start a tab for me?
No.
I don't think you know who I am, sir.
I 100% don't know who you are.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sir, I am professional wrestling superstar, Coopster.
All right, so I'm assuming Desmond and I are outside. Like,
Yeah, you just watch
you guys-
watching through the glass.
You guys didn't say that you went in with them,
Yeah,
so.
so we're just watching through the glass. This train wreck happened.
Yep,
and
you can't hear what he's saying, but
Yeah.
you can just kind of tell.
Coopster Jr., to be precise. Coopster Sr. is my father.
Uh-huh. Look, I've never seen you on the WWE, but I feel like I would know if there was a wrestler named Coomster. Look, you got ID on you, man?
I don't know who we are, but I do not have an ID at the moment, unfortunately. I had to
Well, look,
go
man,
through some things.
no ID, no smokes.
At this point, Gus is going to walk in because he can tell that it's not a great interaction between Coomster and Nope. So he's going to walk in and kind of put his hand on Coomster's shoulder and talk to Nope and just be like, I'm very sorry for my friend here. He has had a lot of concussions and has CTE. He doesn't know what that is yet, but it's really going to screw him up later in life, and he's kind of just not all there.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, a lot of chair shots to the head.
What is happening
He's
here? What are these companies? What is this?
he is a legitimate wrestler, but he wasn't very good.
Listen, young man, all right? Get me that pack of cigarettes right over there, the one that is green, and I will take a pack of matches and be on my way.
First off, we don't have matches. Second off, I told you, man, no ID,
I immediately
no smoke.
grab you by the collar
Oh, God.
and pull you towards me.
He pulls out a shotgun.
I slowly release the collar.
We gonna have a problem here, man?
And back off slightly behind Gus.
No,
I think it's time for you gentlemen to leave.
All right. Listen, we didn't want no trouble.
He cocks the shotgun.
Do you have any weapons on you?
Just run. He's going to get shot. He's going to get you shot.
Gus says, I apologize, and whatever you want to do, it's your call. I didn't see anything. I'm just going to skedaddle. So
I'm gonna follow that. That's my grandfather.
I've
I
never
will
met
walk
him
with
before
him.
in my life.
As you're walking out the door, you hear the cashier holler, "And next time, wear a shirt!"
Wonderful. Well, that went about as well as I expected.
Yeah,
Try to
me
assault
too.
somebody.
I don't know what kind of weird northern place are we at anyway. I don't know where we're at. This is freaking crazy. The cars are different. You northern folks with your weird things. I'm from the south. It's nothing like that here.
It takes place in Illinois. It's Greenfort, Illinois. Yeah, so it's Midwest, but
I have no idea about that.
I can't with you anymore. I just...
Look, will you just find me a place to get a pack of smoke so I can be on my way?
The only way.
Where are the taxis around here? Taxi!
I guess there's still taxis.
In 2000, there would have been. But
1960s there would have been too.
yeah. You didn't even check to see what the year was on the newspaper.
There was a newspaper?
Yeah, there was a newspaper. You weren't in there. Yeah.
There's newspapers and magazines.
I wasn't paying any attention because I was really just focusing on those smokes. There are some odd brands in that store. There were so many different things that just made no sense. Also, that gentleman was way too young to be carrying a firearm.
I don't know how to deal with this character anymore.
You know, I told somebody about this show, and I told them that it's supposed to be this deep dive into like PTSD and trauma, and somehow it's been turned into a comedy.
Cool.
It's all thanks to one person, too.
Pretty much. But honestly, like I said, I think he's going to be everybody's favorite character.
I think I have some PTSD after the kid tried to pull a shotgun on me.
He successfully pulled the shotgun on you.
And you also did attempt to assault him.
I am craving a smoke really bad. If you smoked, you would think you would understand my struggle.
Just don't. You don't have to smoke. It's not that hard to stop.
Listen here, gentlemen. While I was in there, I actually snuck this telephone device right here. It's a communication device. I believe this here is a microphone, and there is a button on it.
Did you just say you stole that from inside?
I stole that from inside that store.
Did you roll for the steal?
No.
I'm gonna need you to roll for that. I'm gonna need what?
There's literally a larceny.
Yep. I'm gonna need you to roll dexterity and larceny.
All right. So what is that? 1.
Well, your dexterity is 2 and your larceny is 1.
So 3. These are all the same die, right?
Also, I'm gonna need you to -2 on that because at the time he had a shotgun on you.
I grabbed it while I had his collar.
You mean while he had a shotgun on you?
Yeah.
And you guys were face to face?
-2.
That shotgun out.
You get to roll
-2.
His full attention was on you.
Yeah, 1 die.
That's the best time to steal.
I'm not used to role-playing games.
10.
5. What does that mean?
That is not a success.
So I didn't steal anything?
You stole 0 things.
Great.
Now you're just a liar.
Yeah. Well, I tried to steal this interesting listening device, but no one else was in there to back me up. Where were you? Desmond?
I don't know you. And you assaulted a person.
I didn't. What is that? Assault? You mean I gave him a little. What's the term Jim Cornette always uses? I gave him a little goozling. That's all it was. No one gets goozled anymore. We don't goozle now. When I was a child, I was goozled all the time.
My father goozled me and I turned out just fine.
I don't know how most men communicate around where you're from. But if you don't goozle a man here or there, maybe once or twice, I don't think y'all are really friends. I was simply having a chat with the boy, and he got all uppity and grabbed his gosh darn firearm.
All right, so Gus has had enough of this, and he is not going to say anything, but just walk over to another car that has pulled into the gas station with a middle-aged woman driving it, and just approach her and be like, "Ma'am, I noticed when you pulled in, your car was making kind of a funny noise. I can take a look for you if you want me to check it out."
Gus, is that my taxi?
Ignore him, please.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say that happened. A car pulled in. It was making a sound. You walk up to the woman. She looks you dead in the face, sees your tag, your name badge says Gus. And, are you the new guy at the mechanic shop?
No.
Not officially, but I'm working on it. I'm applying in there. Haven't been hired on full time. Just doing a little freelance work.
Roll your persuasion and your composure.
A lot of die.
That's not looking good. Oh, that's a 10. That's true.
One.
Yeah, one success.
Yep.
Okay. She slowly backs away, gets back in her car, and locks the door.
I walk up behind Gus saying, "What was her problem?"
She cranks the car up and drives away.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead back into town.
Tell you what, dames around here seem to be a little snooty as well. Maybe it's this area.
You see a man across the street just kind of staring you down. There's a bit of a haze around him. And as you focus on him, it starts to change. And he no longer looks human. He looks goatish. He's got facial hair. He's got 2 ram's horns growing out of his head. He's got a regular looking upper body, suit and tie. But his legs are literally goat legs. He beckons you over.
All right. Take me.
Ow. You talking about Gus, or should I take the lead on this one?
Gus.
Gus, you take the lead on that one.
Yeah, I have absolutely 0 social skills. That's not true. I have a couple social skills, but
I'm gonna pretend I haven't noticed said goat man yet.
All right, so he's across the street
Otherwise, I
beckoning
would
for
have
us
said
to come over.
Yep.
Yeah, why not? I'll walk over to him. It can't be anything weirder than what's in this town. And
All right, so you cross the street over to the goat man. He looks you up and down, starts heading down a small alley between 2 buildings, motions for you to follow behind him. What do you do?
pick up Gus. Just ready to use him as.
Do you have the strength?
No, hell no. Actually, I don't know how much Gus weighs.
how far away from me is he?
The guy down the street?
Yeah, that motioned for us to...
You got about 3 feet away from him before he started walking down the alleyway, motioning for you to follow him down the alley.
Alright, I'm just going to ask who he is.
That's better said where there are no ears to hear, if you follow me.
Or witnesses?
That's an odd way to put it, but I guess technically yes.
Gus sticks his hand
Get ready for the pocket sand.
and just grabs a fistful of pocket sand and says, alright, I'm intrigued.
So you follow him down the alley?
Yeah.
Okay. Once you get down the alley, are you both following along?
Oh, yeah.
Gus, where are you going? I start following along.
Okay.
I completely ignore him.
Once you get down the alley with him, he stops, he turns to you. New in town, huh? Yeah, figures. Ain't seen you around these parts before.
Holy crap, it's a hippie!
Just ignore him.
Uh-huh.
Are those real?
Wait, would you even know what a hippie is?
Yeah, it was the 60s.
They were early in that
Wait,
time.
That's
They were earlier in that
Later
time,
60s.
and I was misunderstood on what they were.
No, I would think that it started... the hippie movement kind of started, like, early to mid-60s.
Okay, well, I'm saying that I kind of have an idea that hippies are freaky looking.
Okay.
And so I assume you're a hippie.
A little bit before my time, but, I'm not going to say that I'm not into flowers. Anyway, name's Jeremiah. All right, I'm with the local group, the local chapter, as it was. You follow me. You catch my drift. You don't seem to be cat. Are you guys new to the whole thing? When did you get away from your keeper?
About an hour ago.
Oh, so you're new to town, as it were. Well, welcome back. I'm what you might call the welcoming committee.
We don't even know what date it is.
Date?
Gus, don't touch his hand.
Okay, let's start with this. What year do you think it is?
2000.
No.
1960.
Wow, you are
1965?
old. I wasn't even born yet.
Well, I was taken in 2013, and there's a few cars out here that I don't quite recognize. So I'm going to assume we're a few years past that. I still see some older ones on the road, so I'm going to guess 2020.
Fellas. It's 2023.
Alright.
Welcome home, as it was.
What kind of weird trick are you trying to play here, goat boy?
Uh-huh. You're a walking, talking, gargantuan freak, and you think it's weird that it's 2023?
Listen.
Hey, don't come at me, Grayskin, okay?
Hey, pal. Look, I am a middleweight. I don't wrestle for
His
the
character's smarter than this.
I do not. I do not.
I honestly think that he's playing dumb. This is some kind of long-term con.
Listen here, goat boy.
The
I need
name's
to know.
Jeremiah.
All right, Jerry, calm down. Let me try and explain to you right now who I am. Okay, I am the pro wrestling superstar, Coomster. Do you understand that, Junior? Coomster Jr. in the flesh, right here, right now. Okay? And I am in need of a pack of your finest cigarettes and a match.
Look, I don't know nothing about no finest Coomsters or matches. But if you need to smoke, that I can help you with.
Wonderful. All right, I like this goat now.
He offers you a pack of smokes.
I don't know.
They're Marlboros.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll take one of those.
Tunas.
Would you please
can just
hand
take-
it to my friend here?
Look, you can just take the whole pack.
Wonderful. I'll take that back.
All right.
All right.
And here's a lighter.
Cigarettes. That's a funny looking lighter, but okay.
I'm pretty sure the lighter design hasn't changed in like a century.
It was a Zippo. Back in the day, Zippos probably. All right. So
Anyway,
I have
Actually,
a
you
pack of
probably give
cigarettes.
up one of those, though.
Yeah, no, this is a big. Jeremiah don't got it like that.
Items.
Now look here, fellas, alright? I'm a little bit of what you might call the welcoming wagon for newcomers to town, such as yourselves.
Alright.
Alright? So here's what you needs to know. It's 2023. This here town is Greenfort in Illinois. I'm part of the local group, okay? What you might call... What?
Did you forget the name of it?
Yeah, Jeremiah's got kind of a low intelligence rating.
Freehold.
Yeah. What you might call the freehold. You got me? Quarter Spring, if anyone's asking, which you didn't.
Don't know what that means.
You'll figure it out. Anyway, what I got to do is pick up rubes like you and take you back to the freehold to meet the gets what's in charge. Alright? Now, we try to keep a low profile. Luckily,
You, a low profile.
yeah, a low profile. Luckily, the normies out here can't see us for what we is.
Y'all notice the horns on this guy?
Okay.
I think
Gus
this might be safe.
Gus rips a piece of paper out of his little notebook and just hands it to Coomster.
I'm going to read this quietly in my head, but out loud for the show.
Okay.
Dues. Wear clothes. Dues talk less. That's it. That's it for the dues. There are no more dues. There's a lot of don'ts. Don't call women dames. Don't call men boy. Don't assault teenagers at gas stations. Don't call people hippies. Don't call people goat boy. Give people nicknames. Oh, don't give people nicknames. I misread that and heard give people nicknames. And don't smoke, it's bad for you. I've also added to my flaws, I have a smoking problem.
I appreciate that you added that yourself.
Thank you.
Okay.
I also added to my items list that I have a lighter and a pack of cigarettes.
Now, as I was saying, the normies out there can't seize us for what we are.
I got it.
Alright? To them, you look like any other Joe Schmo on the street. Which works for me because it's really hard to hide these horns under a hat.
What happened?
Okay, no, I did knock my die off the couch.
So what we got to do,
It just crushed the bag of chips that I had over.
to do is keep a low profile. Alright? Which means you gotta learn the rules. The do's, the don'ts, the what haves, and the what nots. Alright?
Alright, but if you try to take me to Boston, I'll scream.
You prepared.
I'm not taking you to Boston. That's going to be one of the things you're going to learn about later. All right, you feel me?
Alright.
All right. I'm going to take you to the local chapter, as it were.
Have we been to Seattle?
We don't go there.
Good.
I'm going to take you to the local chapter, as it were. All right. And you're going to learn from the big head honchos. So if you just follow me, I'll take you the quickest way possible. All right.
Wonderful.
Capiche?
Do we ride on you?
Oh my god.
Or do we just follow behind you?
Look, the only way anybody rides on this is if they buy me dinner first. And you don't look like you got the scratch to buy me nothing, all right? Mr. Bums a smoke on the first date.
I have a new ad to the don't list. Ask people to ride them. I have a new addition to the don't list. Don't ask people to ride them. Gotcha.
I really don't think you should have ripped that out. You're probably going to have to add a lot to it.
All right.
A whole
Continue.
notebook.
All right.
I take the note and I agree.
And I am sorry for him.
Before we go, what are your names? What are you going by?
Desmond.
Desmond, nice to meet you.
Gus.
Gus, great name. Love it. Succinct to the point.
Thank you.
I don't think I want to tell him my real name because I'm pretty sure this is a deal with the devil.
He would also make a lot of fun of you because it's a dumb name.
Pretty sure he's also mentioned it like 10 times.
Yeah, your name's Kumsta?
Crap. I really need to listen to that. Don't talk. Talk less. Gotta focus on that talk less. Okay.
Instead of do talk less, it should have just been dope.
Devil! Devil knows my name.
And also, I'm not the devil. She lives in 2B. Anyway,
God. Oh my god, that's terrible.
let's get going.
Reference.
So, Jeremiah leads the way. You guys are following behind him. He cuts through several alleys, up 2 streets. As you're walking by, you see that there seems to be a lot of buildings in disrepair, and the further you follow Jeremiah, the more in disrepair the buildings seem to become. Until finally you get up to a rusted ironwork gate. There's no building behind it. It's just all overgrown yard. There's trees, there's dead plants, weeds, what used to be a really nice looking stone path, but it's cracked and you got dandelions growing up through it. There's like dead trees, leaves falling off. The place looks nightmarish, as it were. Jeremiah stops, he turns to you. All right, this here's the place where you'll meet the guys in charge. All right? Now, here's a couple of things to know ahead of time. Don't mention the way they look. They're sensitive. Don't ask inane questions over and over again. If they answer something, let it be. Even if you don't understand. Someone else will explain it to you later. Alright? They're a little touchy. Especially since, I'll leave that to them to talk about. It's big deal. You'll understand later. Alright. So here we go.
Gus is very hesitant to go into this because a fence with a lot of vegetation growing up around it, looking pretty derelict, seems a lot like what we just escaped from. And I'm not super keen on going back into it.
Soup flashbacks?
I am feeling as if this sounds like a wonderful idea. Because
Which would mean it's a bad
I
one.
believe that this gentleman who provided me with cigarettes will know a location where I could get more. And I am fiending. So, and also,
literally have a pack.
yeah, I've already smoked half of it on the way here. I've been very
10 minutes!
Yeah. So, I was stressed, okay? Anyway, so, I say we go.
Desmond, what are you doing?
Oh, we're moving in.
Alright. Jeremiah turns around, he opens the gate, and as he steps through, he vanishes from sight.
Sweet.
Holy crap.
It's not the first time that's happened.
You guys, am I the only one noticing that the goat man left?
Oh, actually, yeah.
So, Coomster, I'm going to need you to do me a favor and I might be able to get some more cigarettes for you.
Alright, I'm listening.
Walk in that gate where Jeremiah just went in and disappeared.
Okay.
And then see if you can come back out.
No problem at all.
Just walk in, turn around, and walk back out.
Alright, you know what? As the leader of the team, Team Coomster, I will go ahead and walk over there and come back out. Desmond, are you sure you don't want to do it?
Nah, you should do it.
Are you sure?
You're the leader, right?
I am the leader, but you are more familiar with the location.
You're the strongest of us all.
That's true. That's very true. That's so very true.
Hey, what if there's
All
cigarettes
right.
in there?
I'm going to go ahead and walk in there and walk back out.
Alright, you walk.
Just to prove it's safe, gentlemen.
Okay, so first, what you guys see. Coomster walks up to the gate, steps through, disappears. That's what you guys see.
Okay. Do I say what I see? Or do
Now
I
here's
declare
what
I see?
now here's what you see. You step through the gate, and as you step through the gate, everything around you changes. The gate behind you takes on a golden hue. The path is this immaculate brick pathway with beautiful trimmed hedges and flowers growing up along the pathway. The trees are bearing fruit. They're shaped in the hedges are shaped into various animals, and it's just the closest thing you can describe to being a palace at Versailles in the distance.
Holy crap. Did I just walk into the Wizard of Oz's land?
You gonna walk back out to tell them that it's okay? When you turn
I'm
around,
going to run back out.
when
to
you
tell
when
them
you
that
turn
it's
around,
okay.
you just see them standing there.
I'm going to run back out to tell them that it's okay.
Okay, so you're gonna barrel through. Where are you guys standing?
Across the street.
No, we were right outside the gate whenever.
I'm gonna need both of you to roll dexterity and athletics.
Oh, why?
Because you just ran into us.
Oh, there we go.
There's a gate in the way.
One success.
8, yeah. Better than what I did.
1 success.
0 successes.
0 successes. Awesome. Okay, as you barrel through, the gate flies open, and you just suddenly, to their vision, suddenly appear. Gus barely makes it out of your way. He trips over himself and falls to the ground out of your way. However, Desmond is not so lucky. You run full force into Desmond, pick him up off the ground with the force of your movement, and he goes flying backwards a good 2 feet, landing on his butt.
Ow! Sorry. Gosh.
What the hell are you doing?
Boys, you're not going to believe it. Do you believe in
the
heaven?
list.
Oh, sorry. Even y'all are friends. All right. You're my best friend. Anyway, so
Gus is relieved when he says that to Desmond.
anyway, so y'all, do y'all believe in heaven?
Isn't heaven just a place on earth?
Well, I think it might be, because honestly, I just found the location where have y'all seen the hit movie with The Wizard of Oz?
Yes.
I think I found the land of Oz. I'm no joke. It's gold. There is a yellow brick road and everything. I haven't found the singing. For the sake of this show, I'm gonna say little people. I haven't found the singing little people yet.
We're so very proud of you.
But y'all
Progress.
know what he would have said.
We haven't even been monetized yet, and we're already demonetized.
You know what he would have said. Anyway, I haven't found the singing little people yet, but I know they're in there. Listen, I think that goat guy was from the land of Oz.
You know what? At this point, Gus is just... I'm just going in.
He cannot be this.
If we find the wizard, we could be able to ask for his... we could ask a favor of him,
What's
and we
your-
could each ask what we want.
How many dots in intelligence do you have?
2!
I have 2 dots of intelligence.
Take off one of those dots of
Why?
intelligence and move it into strength, please.
I'm over strength. I'm too strong. Alright, fine. Crud.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I am at max strength. Okay, and I have 1 intelligence, unfortunately.
I don't think you can go below 1 either.
Boys,
You can't.
all right, fellas, listen. I'm telling you, beyond those gates is the land of Oz. If we go and find the wizard, we could be able to successfully get out of here. I don't know why we're not running in already. Well, I know why you're not. You're probably still hurt from me hitting you earlier.
Just lying on the ground. I'm wondering why I picked you to be the muscle for us to break
I'm
out.
gonna try
not
and pick him
someone
up.
else.
I'm gonna try and pick him up.
Okay,
Do not
cool.
touch me.
Just
I'm just gonna get
Do I
up
have to
myself.
roll anything for that?
no. You're at max strength. You can pick him up.
I pick him up and dust him off and say, "All right, you ready, boy? You all ready, fellas?"
He picks him up and instinct kicks in and you just apologize.
That is not canon.
Okay.
Listen, I
he picks
swear
you
I
up.
will follow y'all's rules, and I will do everything as I'm supposed to, just to try and make things work a little easier here. But I'm telling you guys, once we get to the wizard, we can ask for our dreams. That's what that movie was about, right? I saw it once when I was younger.
We can't hear anything that's happening on the other side of the gate, right? It's just
No, absolutely not.
Gus walks through just so he doesn't have to listen to
Yeah,
him straight anymore.
I'm just going through. I'm just going through the gate.
As you walk
I don't
through
want
the
to.
gate, as you walk through the gate, the scene changes.
All right.
Golden fence, beautifully paved, stoneworked road, gorgeous lawn, flowers, sculpted hedges, beautiful trees, palace-like, Versailles-like palace in the distance. You see Jeremiah just kind of standing there, like, hand to his head, just looking extremely defeated, having just witnessed what happened.
Guys, I think he's
Alright,
about
so-
to sing a song.
So glad that we can
Commiserate.
commiserate. There we go. Words.
It's a quinceanera.
Yeah, I'm glad we can commiserate what is happening. You've had like 15 minutes. We've had like an hour and a half. So
I'm so sorry that you guys have to deal with this on a daily basis at this point. All right. I talked to the peeps in charge. They want to see you. So here's what's going to happen. First thing you need to know. We're back in the hedge.
sweet.
All right. This is what is referred to as a hollow. This hollow belongs to the freehold. We use this to hide from the humans. Not every freehold has a hollow, but the glamour around here is really powerful, and so we was able to do this. All right?
He's not very good at hiding from humans. He literally just showed us where we are, where he's at.
Is he serious?
I'm sorry. I just passed out for a second. What did he say? I can't.
He thinks you're human.
Wait, are they not human? Can I not tell that they're human? Or can I tell they're
Okay,
not
so
human?
out of context
Yeah,
here.
okay.
You are a fey creature, which means that you can see
Right, I
other
am,
you
but
can
I
see
think I'm
other
human.
you can see other fey creatures for what they are, which
But I
means you
think
don't
I-
see you don't see them as human, you see them as their fey selves.
He's gonna be so embarrassed because I'm human.
Is he serious right now?
There we go.
I don't know anymore. I can't with him.
Have you looked at
It's
yourself
like
in a mirror lately?
No, I don't need to because I know how gorgeous I am.
Cool, let's save that for later then. I'm not willing to unpack this at all. Just
Please leave him with us.
so just follow along. We're going into the palace over here. You guys are going to meet the Autumn Queen.
Sweet.
All right.
What? Autumn Queen?
Yeah, the Autumn Queen.
You think she's related to the wizard or?
What?
Sorry.
What wizard?
I will. I will.
He thinks we're in Oz.
I'll let y'all follow.
Yeah, I know.
Jeremiah just dies right there.
Oh my god, you actually killed a person.
Jeremiah has a coronary.
Y'all think we can make lamb chops?
Honestly, you're. Yeah. What type of ogre are you again?
He's a cyclopean.
Just an ogre,
Just a
right?
cyclopean.
Oh, close.
He's a cyclopean.
Another gristle grinder.
No, he's not a gristle grinder. Although that would have been much more hilarious. How many eyes do you have, by the way?
2.
2?
Yeah, normal eyes, I think. Unless Cyclopean is supposed to have 1.
Cyclopeans can have 1, 3, 2. You got some kind of weird
I got 2
deformity.
because that's why I drew my character.
Yeah, you have some kind of weird deformity though. It's every
I'm
cyclopean
gray.
has. That's not enough of a.
I got jagged fingernails.
Yeah, that's just normal ogre stuff. Cyclopeans usually have like some
How
kind
about a
of
slight horn on my head?
a horn.
A slight horn.
Yeah,
A slight horn?
Small.
I don't know if
but
that
not
counts.
noticeable horn.
A second, I'll find the.
I'm not willing to
They
go big.
always have some kind of like horrific disfigurement.
I am not willing to go any bigger than a slight.
I feel bad for your wife.
My character would not be tied down.
Anyway, canonically, Jeremiah is not dead. He turns and he starts walking towards the
He
palace.
played dead because he's a fainting goat.
Actually, that was hilarious.
That's canon.
That is canon now.
He's a fainting goat.
Jeremiah is a fainting goat.
I thought Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Hey.
Sorry.
So Jeremiah starts walking into the palace, gesturing for you guys to follow him.
I'm eagerly following right behind him because I'm excited to see the wizard.
Once he notices you're walking behind him, he starts walking faster.
Got it. So many cyclopeans have physical flaws such as 1 eye, lame, 1 arm, or hard of hearing.
Hard of hearing.
Yeah, that
we'll do
sounds
the hard
like
of
a
hearing.
perfect thing for.
All right, cool. Put down hard of hearing on your flaws.
Cool.
Oh god, I'm gonna start yelling at everybody. No, abort!
He's already been doing that.
I know!
Anyway, so I assume that you guys are following behind Coomster as well.
not him or Jeremiah. I don't follow Kimster anywhere.
You're following Jeremiah? Okay. What about you, Gus?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm walking with Desmond.
Does he have hooves or?
He has hooves.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
He's completely goat-like from the bottom, from the waist down.
Okay. I'm admiring
Saturn.
his hooves.
It's Saturn.
I'm actually just going to see how far I can push him before.
I'm gonna try and talk less. I'm not gonna talk. I do ask him, are there gonna be clothes at this location? I'm told I should probably put on something.
Yeah, there's some stuff inside. Anyway, here's the door.
Wonderful.
All right. From this point on, y'all on your own. All right. I'm not part of this court. I ain't going in there to see the Autumn Queen. You guys can go in there. He opens the door. Inside, you can see a beautifully put together hallway. There's portraits along the wall. There are various statues of different incredibly beautiful forms lining the hallway. You see ornate doors leading off to different rooms along the hall. There's columns holding up the roof. And this all leads down to a central door, a central double door with a mirror motif on both doors.
Boys, gentlemen, I think that when I get home, I might look into purchasing this house. Because I believe that this is my kind of location. Anyway, so let's start walking towards the door, I guess. And are they following as well, or are they going to also just wait for me?
I'm just going through the door. I'm not.
I am catching up with Coomster, and Gus puts his hand on Coomster's shoulder and is like, "Hey, how about you just take a glance over here?" He points to the mirror motif doors.
The mirror door. Okay. I don't really know why, but all right. I look at the door, and I look at the mirror.
And the mirror is polished. It polished so well. It reflects everything.
It's not scratched up.
Nope. It's perfect. Perfect mirror.
I'm not going to do it. But I scream very loudly and fall to the ground in fear of what I have seen.
And that is where we're going to end tonight.
That is actually the appropriate response for the Autumn Court.
Yep. Okay. So that's where we're going to end tonight. I thank you all. That was fun.
We literally did nothing again.
I'm going to cry.
We found the land of Oz. That's true. We did.
Everyone can take a single experience point.
What do we do with those again?
Because you made me laugh.
Where's the experience points at? What does that do?
Bottom of the first page.
Bottom of the first page. Experience, flaws. Oh, 3. Okay, I'm at 4 now.
You should be at 5.
Now I'm at 4.
You should be at 5
you did
right in
enough.
experience for your overconfidence.
Because you're closest. And
Okay.
I don't ink. Or I'm out of a pen.
Okay.
Did you just say a pencil has ink?
Jesus Christ. I'm out of the shit that you put in this thing. That's
I don't think he's role playing anymore. I think.
All right. And that's where we're going to end. Good night.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to show YouTube that you enjoyed what we do. And we'll see you next time.